Hey guys, my name is Donny and I'm the lead developer for a small indie game development studio based here in Scotland. Today I just wanted to do a little video showcasing a new game that we've just launched a few weeks ago for Android. It's called Frogario, and it is very similar to games like Agario and also Slither.io, where we're playing online here. There's about 50 or 60 players that I can see just now. And the basic idea is that we jump around collecting flies, growing in size, and also growing our score as well, so that we're trying to reach the top of the leaderboards, this live leaderboard here, and also the persistent global leaderboards too. So yeah, I wanted to do a quick video just showing off the game a little bit, but also talking a little bit about strategy. I noticed some people struggle a little bit when they first pick up the game, and maybe this video will help. But also, I kind of like the way that I'm playing the game right now. I sort of change my strategy a lot. Some days I'll play really badly and I get really frustrated, so I decide I have to change something, and yeah, this is currently the way that I'm playing, and yeah, I thought I'd share it with you to see what you think. So before I kind of explain my strategy, I guess I need to go over the screen a little bit just so that you understand what it is that I'm doing. So at the top here we have the multiplier. And as you see, when I pick up a fly, I earn some points, which is basically the value of my, or the rounded value, I should say, of my current multiplier. And when I pick up a fly here, you'll notice that my multiplier goes up by 0.1. And if I kill a frog, you'll notice that my multiplier goes up just a little bit more. When you kill a frog, your multiplier goes up based on the size of the frog that you killed. So a larger frog will give you a larger multiplier when you kill them. So yeah, the first part of my strategy is I am only picking up flies just to keep my multiplier alive. And what I mean by that is if I just sort of jump around for a second here, you'll notice my multiplier starts flashing. And what that's telling me is that my multiplier is going to time out and disappear if I don't increase it. So as you saw there, it started flashing and I picked up a fly and it stopped flashing. And the same happens if I kill a frog. It resets the timer so that my multiplier stays alive. So I'm only picking up flies really just to keep my multiplier up. I'm not really picking up flies to actually increase my multiplier. And as you can see here, there's a large bunch of flies there, and some of you are probably like, why are you not picking that up? And it's really just because I'm only picking up flies just to keep my multiplier going. And then the second part of my strategy is to stay as small as realistically possible, because every time I pick up a fly, I am growing a little bit, but I'm, as I said earlier, trying to avoid picking up flies as much as possible, just to focus on and keeping my multiplier alive, but also trying to keep my size as small as possible. And that sounds absolutely crazy, because this is a game, it's all about, you know, increasing your size and all that sort of stuff, and I'm trying to stay small. And the reason for that really is because if you've played any of these types of games, as you get bigger, there's usually a disadvantage to that, and it's the same in this game, where as you grow larger, you become a lot less mobile. So like jumping around, for example, is much slower, rotating is slower, and even in fact your tongue takes longer to come out and go back in, so it takes longer to collect flies. So yeah, I try and stay small because it makes me more mobile. And that moves me on to the third and final part of my strategy, which is killing frogs, which is the most fun thing to do in this game. So yeah, it does become quite a fun strategy if of course your strategy involves killing a lot of frogs. So yeah, the reason why I stay small is because it keeps me mobile, and that makes killing frogs a lot easier because if you do grow larger, you'll notice that the frogs can much more easily, they can jump away from you and avoid getting squished by you, and that gets pretty frustrating. So staying small helps solve that problem. And also as well, when you do grow bigger, you're much more likely to die, in fact, because the way that you kill larger frogs in this game is by jumping in front of them. So if I were to jump here and a frog were to jump in front of me and I were to hit their body, I would die. And obviously being massive and slow and not being able to really react very quickly makes it much easier for smaller frogs just to dive in front of you and kill you, and then obviously get all of your yummy flies and a massive multiplier for killing a big frog. So yeah, staying small also helps to make it less risky to jump around. Yeah, so really what I'm doing here, as I said, is focusing on keeping my multiplier alive just by picking up flies every now and again. Staying as small as I can, and also just focusing on killing frogs. And as you can see, I've not really been playing too long, and my multiplier is not too bad. It would normally be better, but obviously I'm sort of talking at the same time, and I'm not very good at multitasking. And what you'll see is over time, my multiplier will be a pretty impressive number. So I'll quite easily reach maybe 50 or 60 multiplier alone just doing this. And then at that point I'll probably just start focusing on collecting flies, because as you can see, you only actually earn points when you pick up a fly. You don't earn points for killing a frog. That only increases your multiplier. So at some point I do need to start thinking about collecting flies. And I usually do that when my multiplier reaches around maybe 50 or 60. But getting to that point is not easy, because I will unfortunately be quite big by that point, just because, you know, I am collecting flies and that is making me bigger, although it's only slowly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'd love to know what you think of this strategy, and obviously as well what you think of the game. We're still very keen on getting feedback and getting opinions on what you think of the visuals and the audio and how the game feels. So, you know, if you feel that you've got a spare moment to let us know what you think, we would very much appreciate hearing your opinion. And what kind of strategies are you using? Are you using something similar to mine? Are you playing passively and just simply jumping around maybe at the edges of the map? Yeah, I'd love to know what sort of strategies other players are using. So yeah, if you could let us know in the comments of this video, we would love to hear what you think. So I'll leave it there for today. Thanks very much for watching, and if you haven't obviously played the game yet, as I said, it is available on Google Play for Android, and will hopefully in the next couple of weeks be available for iOS too. So if you have an iPad or an iPhone, you'll hopefully be able to play the game in the next couple of weeks. Let us know what you think in the comments below. We'd love it if you could like and share this, and yeah, have a great day. Thank you.